what exactly was put out in the joint statement by India and the United States of America. India and the US, of course, discussed in depth about terror in Pakistan, especially considering the fact that Pakistan houses a lot of these terror groups, including Jaish-e-Mohammed, Lashkar-e-Toiba, and the 26/11 was also brought up. Pakistan has, of course, now expressed its displeasure after Prime Minister Narendra Modi and US President Donald Trump denounced Pakistan's support to terrorism in the region and has clearly asked it to not let its territory be used by outfits to launch attacks in other countries. In the joint statement following the Modi-Trump meet, India and the US have resolved to fight terrorism. I have, in fact, this statement on my screen. I'll showcase that before we listen into what Pakistan and what Pakistan has said, what Pakistan has responded. I have this statement open here, if we can show that to our viewers. In fact, in the joint statement, point number 32, I beg your pardon, I, of course, had the joint statement, right here open on my screens. The leaders, of course, reaffirmed that the global scourge of terrorism must be fought and terrorist safe havens eliminated from every corner of the world. They committed to strengthen cooperation against terrorist threats from groups including Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Toiba in order to prevent heinous acts like the attacks in Mumbai on 26/11 and the Abbey Gate bombing in Afghanistan on August 26, 2021. Recognizing a shared desire to bring justice to bring to justice those who would harm our citizens, the US has announced that the extradition to India of Tahawoor Rana has been approved. The leaders further called on Pakistan to expeditiously bring to justice the perpetrators of the 26/11 Mumbai as well as the Pathankot attacks and ensure that its territory is not used to carry out cross-border terror attacks. The leaders have also pledged to work together in order to prevent proliferation of weapons of mass destruction and their delivery systems, and in fact to deny access to such weapons by terrorists as well as non-state actors. So this is what exactly has been put out in point number 32 of the joint statement between India and the United States of America. Meanwhile, Pakistan's Ministry of Foreign Affairs spokesman Shafaqat Ali Khan has stated that the mention of Pakistan-specific details was one-sided, misleading and against diplomatic norms. Let's in fact listen in to his statement.
We considered the Pakistan-specific reference in the Indo-US joint statement of 13 February 2025 as one-sided, misleading and contrary to diplomatic norms.
All right, there, of course, viewers, you've taken a look at Pakistan's reaction. We have with us Colonel J.S. Sodhi, defense expert, with us on the broadcast. Thank you so much for speaking to India. Of course, US has approved the extradition of Tahawoor Rana, but that's not all. It's a very strongly worded joint statement. Point number 32, the statement mentions Pakistan being a haven for terror groups such as Al-Qaeda, ISIS, Jaish-e-Mohammed and Lashkar-e-Toiba. The statement also calls for Pakistan to bring to justice perpetrators of the 26/11 Mumbai terror attacks as well as the Pathankot attacks that had taken place in India, and also prevent the proliferation of weapons of mass destruction. Now, Pakistan, of course, has come out and once again mentioned that it is a one-sided statement. But of course, now with all of these developments, do you think the skeletons in Pakistan's closet, the snakes that it has been harboring for so long, are finally out for the world to see?
Pia, it's my honor to be on your esteemed news channel. Well, the joint statement of India and America, in which you have rightly brought out para 32, clearly states the complicity of Pakistan, where it has allowed its soil to be used by terrorists in waging, because Pakistan has done enough of damage to the global community by supporting these terrorists. I think this statement is very well worded, and if Pakistan has an iota of shame, it will stop its support to terrorists. But knowing what Pakistan is for last more than 77 years, they have been supporting terrorism in some form or the other. I don't think Pakistan is going to improve. It is going to go back to worse, and for which it is facing the consequence itself with its own homegrown terrorists now wreaking havoc in Pakistan. Well, like in Hindi, like in Indian Sabhyata and Sanskriti, it is said, "Jaise karni वैसे बढ़नी." Pakistan is paying for its karma, for its sins that it did. I don't think any global country which has little of self-esteem will have any relations with Pakistan. For Pakistan is a doomed nation, a failed state.
For more such videos, subscribe to the NewsX YouTube channel, hit the bell icon.